Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is another big Saturday of NBA action now that college football is long gone, and of course we're prepping for the big football game tomorrow, of course. However, after going 1-1 last night and being around 500 on the week, I'm feeling really good about cashing a couple of my picks here tonight on a huge Saturday slate. I like both of my plays a lot, and we'll start it off with the Washington Wizards heading into Charlotte to play the Hornets in this one. And the Hornets come in as a 4.5-point favorite in this one, total of 208.5. Both these teams coming off the back-to-back last night. The Hornets lost at home against the Heat. Now they welcome in the Wizards, so they got to stay at home last night. However, Washington got the win pretty easily, now heading down to Charlotte tonight. Now, on the back-to-back, the Wizards have been very good at cashing the over. However, the Hornets much better at cashing the under on the second night of a back-to-back at 2-6 this season, or 6-2, cashing the under on the second night of a back-to-back. They're also 4-0 in their last 4 games on no rest, cashing the under. I think with this total here trending downward just a little bit, we need to follow the line movement. Actually go with a play on the under ourselves here at 208.5. These two teams have been pretty consistent cashing the under here recently. Surprisingly enough, the Wizards have been even better at 6-3 cashing the under in their last 9 games, including one last night. Hornets, on the other hand, have cashed the under at 5-2 in their last 7 home games and 4 of their last 5 overall. I think under 208.5 here is a pretty good play. With the Hornets coming off the back-to-back, they'll slow down their pace even more than they usually do. I think that hurts the Wizards' run and gun game, so under 208 I think is the play here. Next up, of course, is the marquee matchup of the evening. It is the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Golden State Warriors here from Oracle Arena, and the Warriors come in as an 8-point favorite in this one. However, it is once again the total that has caught my eye here at 231.5. Now, big showdown obviously means a lot of people think there's going to be a ton of points. And if you look back at their most recent meeting here about 3 weeks ago, it was definitely a very high-scoring affair. However, that game was in Oklahoma City. This one did back in Oracle, and of course, the high-scoring, what could be a high-scoring game and a very marquee matchup. The sportsbooks have inflated the line and the total a lot in this one. If I was taking the point, if I was playing a bet on the spread, I think I would take the points in this one. But the total at 231.5 is just way too high. Still, it's been evidenced by the fact that it's been dropping drastically ever since it opened at 233.5. Just by looking at their most recent matchup, you shouldn't be able to tell whether or not this game is going to go over or under. This is going to be a playoff-style matchup. A lot of trash being talked between these two teams right now. They are not going to forget their defenses, and that could be very well the case here tonight, with the Warriors giving up less than 100 points per game when playing at Oracle Arena. Their defense isn't that bad either, while both these teams have pretty good offenses. Of course, the Thunder have been playing very well on offense here recently as well. I think with the atmosphere, potentially a big-time game, national television, I really like the under here in this one at 231.5. I think it is very realistic to see a high-scoring game, but not that high. We would realistically need to see the Warriors get to 120 points to see the over cash in this one. I just really can't see that happening against the Thunder in this one. Their defense isn't that bad either, although they have shown at times they can give up a ton of points, especially here recently. I'm looking at a final score of about 115 to 108. Still a very high-scoring affair. Easily would cash the under, though, at 231.5. So that'll do it for us this time. Make sure you check out my picks tomorrow for the Super Bowl day as well, if you're looking into a little bit of NBA action tomorrow as well. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.